Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kitchenette Best Friends.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Amanda.
Here's my kitchen.
You're here.
We forgot what button to press.
On the screen deck. In our defense, there's one that's start and one that's live, and we could be starting the live in theory,
Yes.
but starting is like the starting screen, which in retrospect makes sense.
But live, I was like, well, we're already live, but it's the starting screen. So do we start with our faces? So anyway, we've pressed that button many times.
Nothing. We just explained it. You're there.
We got
Hi,
confused.
everybody. Welcome. Happy Sunday.
Gary, glad you were here first.
Yeah, clearly. And Steam and Blacksmith. Hey,
Who else is
everybody.
here? A silly goose is here.
Great. Okay, thank you for the subscription. Ding, ding.
I like that you can't see the bell, so it kind of looks like the Morton Salt Girl is the bell.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
She's our bell.
us.
She was the bell.
She's
She'd
the
be
bell of the
ringing.
ball.
Oh, you can't really see the Morton Salt Girl.
She's the bell of the salt.
Oh, because I'm covering her.
Oh, shoot. Well, you are the Martin Salt girl is really the bottom line. Okay.
I should be here for
That's
Halloween.
here. Oh my God,
a
that'd be so
pregnant
cute.
Oh, I won't be pregnant then.
Oh, yeah.
Why did I just think October was soon? Hi!
Ooh.
Pregnancy brain is alive and well.
I have no excuse. Maybe you could have your baby dressed as salt,
That's
and
what
then
I
you're the
was
girl.
just thinking.
That would be so cute.
Like a little barrel of salt. And then I'm the salt girl.
That would be so cute.
And I don't know what Jay would be in that
Pepper.
scenario.
Pepper. He could be just Pepper.
But
The
just
entity
a
of
pepper grinder.
With like
Alright.
a big red nose because you've been sneezing. I think it's gold. Of all of the of all the costumes.
love
Anyway,
it.
guys, welcome. We're doing protein because Kimberly needs protein, and also I love pancakes, so we're making protein pancakes.
Yeah.
With peanut butter mousse, guys.
Yes, and a grape and chia seed jam.
Fett, thank you for the subscription. Ding ding.
Oh, a ding.
For 9 months. That is the length of time you could just eat a baby.
Yes, right in here. I know it will.
One thing. I just went like this, like I had one. I don't. I'm just a little full.
Full of
Jay
Cheetos.
said the pepper grinder. There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fun. So we're going to make protein pancakes today, which they are protein in that they have
peanut butter and cottage cheese and egg whites.
well, and oats. Like they don't have flour in them. They're
Yeah.
very healthy.
This is from a cookbook that I love called The Mindful Glow Cookbook by Abbey Sharpe, who is actually a YouTube dietitian. I mean, she's an actual registered dietitian.
But
she has, actually,
Pro cakes.
she makes
Gotta
reaction content.
Does she really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like, you know those people who do what I eat in a days?
Yeah.
She reacts to them as a registered dietitian.
Oh, that's clever. That's
So when
a
Jay
good
was
bit.
starting reaction content, I was like, oh, it's like Abby who does. Who
Well,
reacts.
she's like us, how about?
All right.
All right.
All right.
But she'll like pause and give you like all of the like macro breakdowns of like why that person
Okay.
should eat more food.
Sounds
Mostly.
about right.
And so she helped me get into intuitive eating, and she has this cookbook.
I mean, these look delicious. I'm actually very excited.
And what I love about her is she does not put any sort of like caloric or macro like nutrition info. The top just says gluten-free, healthy fats, high protein, and vegetarian. Because that's what you need to know.
That's right.
Eat as many as you want.
Strong bodies. Let's do it. Protein pancakes are pro cakes. That's a fluffer of an answer, my friend. I approve. And how. I love it. Bring on the protein puns, guys, today.
Yeah.
All about it.
Pruns.
The pruns. Oh, God. All right. So I guess we're going to start with making jam. So what we have, they said coronation grapes, which I didn't know what they were, but apparently they're a Canadian hybrid grape.
Well, she is Canadian, so this is a Canadian.
That tracks. Yeah,
thing.
what she said about it was, coronation grapes are a Canadian hybrid with the sweetness of Concords, but without the seeds. Second only to wine, they're my favorite way to load up on heart-healthy antioxidants. I didn't find coronation grapes.
I don't think we have them.
I don't think so either, but I did find some seedless grapes that are the right color, and I put them in this thing to wash them up.
Wet.
Sorry about it.
Okay.
Great. So we're gonna throw that into a pan, and we're gonna cook the grapes until they're bubbling, syrupy, and soft. Which I've never cooked grapes before.
Neither have I. Like, I kind of forgot when I was just like, grape jam, and get the grapes and make the jam, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
right, you just get the
You
grapes.
just get the grapes.
and make your own grape jelly.
And I realized in retrospect we could have pulled these all up in a little stew. But you know
How
what?
many grapes do we need?
A cup and a half.
Well, we'll figure it
We're
out.
just gonna
Are there measurements?
Steam in the grapes!
Blacksmith made pancakes this morning. Where they filled with protein. Were they delicious? In
Yeah.
that order. Odd coinky dink.
That's funny.
Sorry. Wait, I'm gonna get myself like a little.
Oh wait, here's some that are off already.
This is oddly satisfying, actually. I'm thrilled that we saved this for stream. Do you want to try and like grab a measuring?
I was also just gonna say, do you want to try one?
Oh, sure. That's a yummy grape.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet. It has no seeds. I think it's gonna be.
I don't know.
Oh no! No! Grab down. I feel like we just do this whole thing, right? Cup and a half. Worst case, we have like a little bit more.
Oh no, more jam.
More jam than we need. I love a jam. Did you know cherry pits contain cyanide? I did know that, Blacksmith. It's fascinating.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
I love cherries. Oh, this is actually probably plenty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the,
We save these for tea.
for us. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna cook them. How long, or at what temperature?
And a medium saucepan over medium-high heat.
Okay, great. I guess we'll just let that guy live for a little bit. Did it say how long that should take?
Nope.
Cook until they're bubbling. Okay, well, I'm just gonna
Syrupy
like
and soft.
post up over here for a minute. Anybody have an idea how long that should take?
Only 5 minutes.
Sure. This one, the new guys?
Mm-hmm.
So satisfying. It's got a good,
It's got good give.
grit.
Yeah. Something's got to give. In this spatula.
But yes, cherry pits contain cyanide.
Huh.
So if you were to grind
I'm
them
sure a
up,
good grape.
put them in. I know it's really yummy.
Oh, it says
good.
you can. What?
Sorry. There's a thing. No, I don't know those things. Those little. Oh. Bubble. I mean, there's water.
Yeah. Baby, can we have Charlotte? I just called you baby. I've never done that.
You really never called him baby?
Come on, babe.
Yeah, baby's a little different. Also, baby.
He can't get me anything. Except heartburn.
Oh my god, listen to that sizzle. Do you guys hear that?
And a seat on the subway.
And a seat on the subway. So
No one can tell yet because I'm like in a coat.
you gotta do the like little, you just hold the underbelly a little bit.
But I have like a big scarf and a big coat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so if I'm with a friend, I just mention it and see if anyone. I'm just like, oh, pregnant lady putting her
So while you're
mask on.
telling us, when you and me are on the subway together, I will casually mention.
Hold on, it's falling off.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't want to drop the phone into the hot bubbly grapes.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh no!
Everything's going so
well. Wait, I don't. What?
Did it fully break? There's like a little slit here, but not a big enough slit. Yeah.
I don't. Wait. Oh,
There it is.
Wow.
Wrong side. Charlotte just.
Did you not tighten her to the side of the...
Not tight enough. No, I was being lazy
Oh, okay.
and I didn't do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Huh. I mean,
Everything's going
how do you tell when a grape's done? This is how a hybrid cooking mechanical engineering stream. You got it, Dehydrated Steam. Here's my question. How do you tell when a grape is done? I've never cooked a grape in my life.
It says syrupy.
Syrupy and soft. Okay.
And then it says to mash them with a masher or a fork. So I guess like until they're mashable.
Sure. Like cooking potatoes.
What?
Same thing.
Wait, didn't we make a compote once with berries?
We did. It was with berries, though. That feels different. These have skins.
I know. So you can't give them to children. You have to cut them.
Is
Or
that
else
why?
they will choke on the skin. Which is why they make this weird little grape quarterer. Quarters the grapes for you.
Ah, yeah, I had no idea.
I am learning.
Yeah.
Also, let's see. A wild Sam I am with beer smell.
Haha. Might be like
Oh, he's wearing his Sam I Am sweatshirt again.
Oh, nice. I've never cooked cranberries either. I've never made cranberry sauce.
Neither have I. Jay does.
Does he?
Yes, he makes a really good
Jay,
cranberry
tell
sauce.
us all about how you tell when cranberries are done. I mean,
cranberries are kind of dry.
Oh, wait,
so
hold
I
on,
don't know.
look. There's like syrup at the bottom. A little bit. Look.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Well, here we are.
Should we measure things that we're putting in? Let's see. Remove mash and then
Add a little lemon juice. And then stir in the chia seeds once they're in here.
okay. And no sugar?
Oh. They're quite sweet. Well, I'll do
Cranberry
this.
sauce is fantastic. If the grapes are popping slowly. Okay. I mean, right now they're, ooh. I mean, we're just getting like the syrupy stuff going on. Cool.
I'm gonna get some lemons
they are
ready.
getting softer. Some of them, like the smaller ones,
juice.
are mushable.
Do lemons go bad?
Yeah.
I don't think that these have, but they're
No, it would actually be moldy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will mold. I know, because I've let lemons go moldy in my fridge.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're fine.
Yeah.
How old are they?
A month? I know, but they look fine.
Yeah, they look fine.
Like, I think I brought them home from Christmas.
Right.
So not quite a month.
Making grapes.
Making grapes and smooshing grapes. And I'm realizing this is gonna be a quick bake.
Well, we do have the, okay, so back up. If we get through our protein pancakes real fast, we'll have a nice tea time where we sit and have pancakes with you. But we also might make mug cake, because we were talking about that, and I have not stopped thinking about it, I'll be honest.
I feel like everyone should know how to do it, because sometimes you just want a little bit of cake and bake.
Yeah. Ugh, speaking of, guys, I made a carrot cake this week, and Barbara gave me these little, like, that size.
Small.
Little cake pans.
Like small but tall?
Like that tall. They're just like the mini size of the big thing. And I made, like, a butterfly. It was so fun. I put it on TikTok. I did have a glitch, and it posted prematurely, so there's, like, no description, no recipe. But, like, I couldn't like, thumbnail. I was so mad. Because I was trying to show it to Adam to be like, hey, sweetie, like,
You could, like, pin a comment.
I did.
Okay.
But I still was like,
Mad.
shoot. Because it's also, like, you can choose the little thumbnail picture, and right now it's me, like, which is just not the vibe. I can believe that this is going to turn into jam. Look at that. Smoosh. They smoosh.
I guess I can put the, like, chia seeds in the thing, and we can, like, pour them over top.
Oh, sure.
What does it say?
Oh.
Hello, Zacula. What a fun name.
Zacula. Welcome. We're baking protein pancakes. Currently making a Concord, not Concord grape jam.
Yeah.
With cheesy.
How many chia seeds? 4.5
4.5
teaspoons.
And lemon juice.
Okay, here's a half teaspoon. Cheers.
What did blacksmith say?
I don't know. This week's science project is smoked jalapeno onion chutney for tacos.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
That sounds spicy. That sounds like something I understand people would enjoy.
I want it.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a half.
I read something recently, and this is going to be like a really half-baked comment because I don't remember the reasoning for it, but I remember something about, like, if you're craving spicy things a lot, it actually, like, says that your mental health is not great. And I was like,
so that I'm perfectly mentally healthy.
So
never have I needed a spice.
I don't know, maybe it's something to do with, or like there was some correlation to, like, the state of your mind and, like,
are they
specifically spicy things. I mean, some of them are not yet. I don't know, you want to get in there?
Kinda.
Yeah, It sounds amazing, Blacksmith. Did I just mock Mr. Owl in Tootsie Pops? I certainly did not. Did anybody else?
What? I did.
You mocked Mr.
I
Owl?
didn't mock him. I just made I did his
That was a loving homage.
Yeah.
Are they getting smooshy?
Yeah,
Getting
kind of
smooshy. Like putting against the side? Yeah. Too hot?
Yeah, sometimes this oven, all the heat goes up to your hand.
Ooh. I had a...
And Charlotte's too hot.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Sorry, Charlotte. That's okay. We'll bring her back. Actually, we're going to probably go ahead and throw this in the thing shortly anyway. Although it does say mash before chia seeds.
Yeah.
Mash and lemon before chia seeds.
Oh, I was going to do the mashing and the lemon in here.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Should I get a fork? With which
Yeah, what do you
to
usually
mash?
mash?
I just kind of use the back of a spatula, but
Yeah.
I guess a fork.
Do you want like
I
this
don't
fork?
have a potato masher. No. Wow, what's wrong with that fork?
I also don't have a potato masher. I've never owned a potato masher. Is that too hot?
I don't know. Let's simmer down.
Okay. But it is looking jammy. That's the I am pleasantly surprised. Although I knew that
yesterday.
I knew grape jam existed, so it has to work this way.
I mean, like, that's peanut butter and jelly. It's grape.
Yeah.
But somehow I have just never thought to cook a grape.
Yeah. Has anybody ever eaten like a heated grape?
Hot grape.
Hot grape. So I was thinking this week, this is totally random and just like a thing that I was like, oh, I gotta talk to Stream about this. I was thinking about hobbies versus like having something as like a profession and like switching from it being your hobby into being like a profession or like an expertise that you have. And I really love, oh, hi Barbara. We are using black seedless grapes because we did not have Concord grapes, but they're very sweet. But please let us know if you have thoughts, because I know you make delicious grape jam. And it's looking jammy. It's looking right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was thinking about hobbies, and I was like so glad that what we do, I mean, technically, I guess.
Once upon a time I had like a serving fork. Also, I think they're fine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Are we going to... We're not going to food process these.
No.
I'm curious about the skins.
I know.
Great. No seeds makes this process much easier. Thank you, Barbara. Do you have thoughts about the skins? Do they just kind of flit away and make texture? How does this work?
Maybe it's just like part of it. I don't know either.
Because if you cooked it for longer, I don't know that it would change the
skin. Right?
Well, it depends on what the skin is made of. You know what I mean? Like, does heat denature it? Oh, hi, Quentin. We're doing good. How are you? Quentin says, hello. How are we doing?
Hello.
We're making protein pancakes. I'm currently working on grape chia seed jam. You might need a ricer to take the skins off.
We don't have one of those.
Nope.
It says a potato masher or a large fork. It says nothing of skins.
I mean, that could be...
Until the mixture is jammy and loose, but still has some
coordination
visible pieces of fruit.
Well, I mean, it could also be a chunky jam. If I'm looking in the picture, it doesn't look super smooth. I don't know. We could also, like, pick out the...
I'm just going to kind of keep smushing.
Okay. Let me know if you want me to take over. Anyway, hobby versus expertise. I am glad that baking is still a hobby for us. Like, even though technically we're like, this is, you know, a job to a certain extent. Like, we are streaming, we are bringing in income, but like...
But we're not selling anything.
We're not selling anything. And it's also not about, like, this is our expertise in baking. Like, this is us exploring and experimenting and having fun. with baking. And like, I feel like sometimes, particularly like the monetization of, or the like packaging of and selling something that was once a hobby, it kind of like takes away
Yeah.
And it also makes it, you're like so much less willing to accept.
Well, I tried to
failure.
sell hats for a while when I was knitting a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, no.
Yeah.
I'll make a hat for a friend. If the friend wants to give me $10 for the yarn, they can.
Exactly. Because it's like, I'm willing to do so many more like risks and have so much more fun and just like accept so many more flaws because it's just for fun. And like, because it's just
for us.
Yeah. And I was just like really grateful that this process didn't turn into us having to get like really perfect and all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Dehydrated Steam says that's generally what makes it a jam versus a jelly, I think. If you strained out the skin and other pieces of fruit, then it would be a jelly instead. Thank you. I did not remember that. And also Barbara says yummy, sounds yummy and full of fiber.
True.
Oh, and Quentin is reheating some leftover pizza. Yum, yum.
Yummy.
You want me to take over for a little bit?
Sure. I feel like
I think it might be ready.
jammy, though.
Yeah, let's get some lemon juice in there.
Okay. How much does it say? 1 or 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, depending on the sweetness of the grapes.
They are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Let's just do a half a lemon.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. We ate all the grapes.
Yeah, we did. I'm in a major like eating mood today. Do you ever get those moods where you just like want to constantly be snacking?
Here, do you want to mix them in there and then pour it back in?
Oh yeah.
And this is what makes it like a quick jam instead of making, gelatin or something. The chia seeds will.
Because they bloom.
Like a chia pudding.
Yeah.
Which I don't really like, but
Or
I
like
have
a
made
chia
her jams
pet.
like this before, and they're really good. And also full of fiber.
Do you want to move I feel like...
Oh, I was going to leave it there just in case.
Oh, I just didn't want to ruin it. I thought it would be easier to clean off of the
It's a
counter.
rag.
Okay, fair enough. Boom, boom, splash.
I like the color.
Yeah. We shall see what happens.
Okay.
Who knows?
I mean, it looks like grape jelly.
Yeah.
It's purple. How fun.
And then start off. These chia seeds are notorious.
They will be everywhere. I'm eating a Cheeto.
Alright. I'm gonna let this guy
Chill out.
chill out not on.
The hot one.
Yeah. Yeah, just to like give it a minute and then we can start on the thing. Okay, great. Done. Task number 1. Now we get to make mousse, which I am stoked about.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's a protein mousse.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Also, should we name my blender?
Oh, yes.
We haven't seen her before. She's also fun. She is hot pink.
She is hot pink. Man, she's sexy. I like her a lot.
She doesn't get a lot of time out in the sun because I don't like cleaning her.
She's like the Elle Woods of...
I would trade chutney for jam.
Oh, interesting.
I haven't had many
makes a
chutneys. I've really only had like an onion.
Blacksmith says, Gwendolyn the blender is named Gwendolyn.
Oh,
I
Gwendolyn.
just posted the third box knocking the reaction. See you guys later.
But watch us!
I mean...
Adam!
He
He knows what we're doing
does
right now.
now. Right.
Don't you pull focus, Adam?
It's a power play.
How many peanut butters?
2 tablespoons.
4.5 tablespoons.
Oh, protein
We're
pancakes
making
is
the
what I was
mousse.
looking at. Okay, sorry. Is this the way to do this?
I don't know.
I wanted to pull it out of the thing just to see how much we had, but then didn't really think it through.
Do you want a little guy?
Yeah.
You're a new little guy.
And bloop. This is going to be 2 tablespoons, though. I was right on the money for the,
Yeah.
All right. We had 2 open peanut butters, so we're finishing one off. I also love peanut butter, man. It's so good. I also love it in baking things. I really like
My mom makes really
enhances
good,
a baked good.
peanut butter cupcakes. And it's just like a peanut butter cupcake and she just puts powdered sugar on top. No icing.
Oh,
My favorite.
fascinating. The timing is just too coincidental. Says overworked.
Yeah.
Oh, Rufus, thank you. It will be there.
I'm sure it's Adam just like, I'm home alone, let me post a thing. Oh yeah.
Little
Little
oily.
groupie. Groupie?
Groupie.
Hmm.
It's a little groupie. How many is this?
4.
4, and we need 4.5.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that third one was kind of the half one.
Yeah. You never go wrong with more peanut butter.
Just like,
Yeah.
maybe just
Yeah, just get them all in there.
to get it all in there.
Hello, everyone.
This is good content. All right.
I'm so
Hilarious.
tired. Just like,
Just do it. I
Just
support
have
you.
it.
Yes.
mm.
Free enough, Father.
Oh.
That's done. All right. Yeah, cottage cheese, 1 cup.
All right. Now, the reason I've never made this recipe before, even though I love this cookbook, and many of her other things I've never made before, is because I don't know if I like cottage cheese. I've never had cottage cheese. But so I was in 4th grade, like advanced readers, we're in like reading club.
Uh-huh.
And once a week during recess, we would like go to book club and talk about the book we were reading. And the one I think I quit reading club because I hated one of the books, and I don't remember what it was. It was like some like dystopian book about a boy, and I was just
God.
like, ugh.
What a book review. This book made me quit reading club.
4th grade reading club. But oh no, it wasn't during recess. It was during lunch. And so you would bring your lunch and like have a discussion about the book.
That sounds kind of nice.
But my teacher's lunch was always cottage cheese and pineapple slices.
Oh no.
And it just was the grossest thing I'd ever seen.
That sounds like a diet lunch that's very unhappy.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing about
She's
it.
also the
I'm
teacher
gonna
that
get a
wouldn't
mix.
sign off on my speech impediment being done. And so I had to do an extra year of speech therapy.
That sucks.
And I was like, but I'm fine.
All right, so here's the
And
thing.
I'm extra fine.
It is a texture that you might not be into. So that is probably going to be the kicker.
Does it taste like yogurt? I also didn't like yogurt for a really long time. Or does it taste
Flavor-wise,
like
it's
cheese?
closer to cheese. But there's a yogurt kind of element to it.
I wouldn't eat it by the spoonful,
Fair.
but I think I get it.
Okay. Fun
So-
fact about cottage cheese before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a child,
Did you love cottage cheese?
I did, but I also was a very strange child and would take a butter knife and I would spread it onto my face all across here, and I would shave and then I would eat it off of my face.
I can't wait to have kids. What are they going to do with themselves? Oh my god, if I walk in on my child shaving and eating cottage cheese.
And I don't know what it was. I just thought it would be cool. It looked like shaving cream. I was like, yeah. We had like a waterier cottage cheese too. It's disgusting. Anyway,
The best thing I've ever heard.
oh, that was like a really deeply entrenched memory that just came out. A facial, yes, Barbara. Except it wasn't my whole face. It was a beard. I was a weird kid.
Kids were weird.
Fine.
I would get like white bread and just smush it into a ball and eat it like that.
I mean, yum. That sounds delicious. You flip.
Okay.
That was so satisfying.
That was extremely satisfying. And then we just make it mousse. What?
David, the DM for bonus action is
I know David.
said, we're stealing that for your BA character. Excellent.
Have you made characters yet?
Oh, yeah.
David, is it going to be fun?
It's going to be so fun. We've got a meeting next week, next Friday.
Yeah. Do you want to know a funny thing?
Excited.
I don't know if David even knows this or anyone knows this.
Oh, my God.
But they were trying, obviously, there's a lot of people involved in bonus action.
Right.
So getting a meeting on the books was pretty hard.
Yes.
And David texted Jan and was like, I'm just assuming that like you're mostly free. And if we pick a random time, you'll be available. And she was like, yeah. Because Adam's in it too, so we were just like, we'll do it this
We'll
day
make it work.
too. Like,
Right.
they're together, fine. David texts and says, cool, so it looks like everyone's going to be available the Friday the 27th at 2 p.m.
It was actually Wednesday, this is the Wednesday one.
Oh, this is before. This is before.
This is before the change.
I don't think David had ever said this day, because Jay
okay.
immediately wrote back and said, that is the exact one time I am not available, because that's my 20-week anatomy scan.
Oh!
That exact time. Friday the 27th at 2 p.m. The time had even been changed because my doctor's office got flooded and I have to go to a different one.
Oh, no.
So I was supposed to be at 11 and now it's at 2.
Oh, my God.
And Jay was like, Friday the 27th at 2, huh? Nope.
Oh, well.
So sorry he couldn't make it, but we'll be looking at my child.
David says, I know this. Hi, Donkey Brain. We are making protein.
It was really funny.
What can I say? When I nail it, I nail it. Excellent. Donkey Brain, we are making protein pancakes today. This is peanut butter mousse that we are about to blend, it is 2 ingredients. It is cottage cheese and peanut butter. I am intrigued.
So fascinated.
We'll see what happens. We also made a grape jam
Yeah.
with chia seeds that's currently chilling.
In the fridge.
So, and setting, and then we're going to make actual pancakes in a little bit.
Truly bullseye the one. It was just so funny. And it was the same day that I texted Jay, and I was like, and I was so proud of him for remembering the day and the time, and I was like, it's this day, and we moved it to 2.
Well,
anyway, it really made me laugh.
I'm going to go ahead and mute this guy for a second so we don't blow your eardrums out.
Yeah. We're trying to decide what speed to go. I'm gonna give it a little mixy mix.
Yeah, give it a mixy mix. It's looking more mousse-like. It's actually looking great. Oh my God, look at that. Look how smooth and pretty.
Oh, okay.
This is blowing my mind a little bit. Okay, what does it say? It says process until very creamy and smooth.
Because you're supposed to use a food processor, and I don't have one.
Yeah, no. I do have one, but I didn't like
I asked for one for Christmas, and then in a Secret Santa, and then my cousin was like, it wouldn't come in time, so here's a gift card, and then I just didn't buy the food processor. I bought something else.
All right.
I'm gonna mute this again. Said, ooh, good questions.
Speaking of D&D games, have you had a chance to try out your key dice yet? Yes, I have, Shadow King. In fact, I had last week one of the most epic D&D games moments I've ever had, and I got to revivify. I got to save the character we'd been searching for.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
And it was so satisfying. It was literally the last possible round, the last possible move. I had a really low initiative, and it was the only way it was going to work is because I was the last one to go. It was so satisfying, and I was able to save him with those keyless dice, so thank you for that. It was a blast.
I need to add liquid. This is also why I never use this blender, because is it just not a good blender?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it does look pretty smooth already.
It is quite smooth.
I'm almost tempted. Can we try it?
Yeah.
Let's do a little
well, there's a big chunk of peanut butter right there.
No, yeah, Blacksmith, we muted the mic just because the blender's really loud.
Yeah.
And right next to the mic. I mean, it tastes good to me. We could probably finish whipping it a little bit extra.
That's fair. Let's do one more little pulsey pulse.
Hold, please. on purpose because we were running the blender and it was going to be real loud. It burped at us.
I see. Okay, just double checking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, we could probably just like whip.
Yeah, I think we can throw it in there. Such a funny, like, squelch.
I know. It's also like, I only ever make this much of a smoothie or something, and this is
interesting.
gigantic.
Rufus says, depending on the brand of cottage cheese, some are more liquidy than others, so you may need to add some milk. That makes sense, but I think this looks right.
Yeah? It
I
doesn't
think it
really
looks
look
good.
like a mousse. It looks like a...
Like, it could have more air whipped into it, but in terms of what it's being used for, which is to plop a little bit
It's
on
just a
top of
topping.
pancake,
Yeah.
like, I think it works. Barbara says, Jay is such a professional streamer. He is indeed, Barbara. But so are we, because we know we can mute the mic. God, that smells good. I love peanut butter. Yeah, I think that's going to work great.
Yeah, this is just making me realize that I am going to buy a food processor and a tiny little... Can you make a smoothie in a food processor? Like, instead of getting myself...
I mean, probably not a big one, but yeah, why
Why would
not?
you make a big smoothie?
Because I love a smoothie.
I feel like if I make like a giant smoothie, then I have like too much liquid sloshing around.
Yeah, that's fair. It always gives me the big poops because it's so much fiber.
Oh, fair. But like instead of like a bullet blender, I could just get like a small food processor.
I mean, like the one I have is all-purpose, pretty good. Barbara says, of course you two are professional streamers. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you,
I was
Barbara.
fishing for that. Overwork says an immersion blender.
I have an immersion blender.
Oh.
Oh. I guess we're going to use that
Ding.
too.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all the way up there.
All right.
Okay.
This looks great.
Yeah.
Can I take the little thing and I'll give it a little whip? Oh, it's not squelch. It's very satisfying. And there aren't any more like big swirls of peanut butter.
I
so
use my
feel
bullet
we
blender
can-
for all kinds of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a magic bullet, and then we got married, and we got a married people blender. And
Have
I
we
threw
decided
away
her
the
name?
magic bullet.
Is she all
Gwendolyn?
Gwendolyn.
And got rid of the magic bullet because I was like, I have a blender like an adult. And I don't ever use it.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's like if it's not out in and like I don't have all the fun things. I don't have an occasion.
And then you're
to use
dirtying
it.
two things, a blender and a cup.
That's true.
Like the magic bullet was also the cup.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I could see how a food processor would smooth out some of those cottage cheese curds.
Yeah. But no.
No.
And
now
still
we
gonna
know
be very
for next
tasty.
time.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Pancake time. All right, so we need 1.5 cups of cottage cheese. Oh,
What?
I don't know.
That's not.
How about we make a half batch?
Okay.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't see this part
You
of
didn't
that.
see it
I
twice.
saw this part of that. That is not how I'm used to seeing ingredients listed out in the different
Oh, yeah.
parts. And that's my fault. Yeah,
Well,
that's
how many
probably
is that?
3/4 of a cup.
Well, could we just use the mousse? We don't need that much topping.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. I mean,
I
this
don't
is
see why not.
probably... All right, well, let's see. All right, so here's what's going in here. Cottage cheese.
I don't know why I did that.
I liked it. Rolled oats, peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, we'll just supplement with a little bit of the mousse. Ellie, hi! Oh, Shadow King uses the NutriBullet blender for anything from protein shakes to homemade soups. That's fun. How you doing, Ellie? We're improvising a little because Amanda didn't get enough cottage cheese. Your recipes get me all the time with the order of ingredients. I feel ya. On getting goofed by on a recipe. Overworked. Thank you for that. Yeah, she texted me a picture of this, and I just
Only read the long protein pancake and not the
one. I think I just like had clocked it before and just didn't clock it while I was in the store. I think that's all that happened.
I also probably would have been like, that's probably 2.5 cups of cottage cheese.
Yeah.
You know? No.
Oh, well. So 1.5 cup oats.
Here they are.
Right here. Oh.
I got them already.
Okay. We're gonna need another.
Where's the orange one? 1 cup.
We need 1.5 cups, right?
Yes. I'm just looking at the order. It wants me to put this in the blender. Process the cottage cheese, oats, peanut butter. Everything. And then add all the other stuff.
Put it all in.
Quick cooking rolled oats. It's 1.5 cups. I am eyeballing.
And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter again.
Because you can't.
That is heaping.
Let's just do 1 because we have the...
Oh, because they have the mousse in there. Yeah, you're right.
Or should we have extra peanut butter?
I mean...
yeah.
Well, yeah, especially from a structure standpoint, we might need it. Yeah. Let's try. Okay. All right. And then vanilla as well. I guess that goes after?
I think so. One of those cool cookbook sayings.
Vanilla, baking powder, cinnamon, and salt afterwards. And then the egg whites. Huh. Add the egg whites and give them a quick whiz to combine.
Love a quick whiz.
Love a quick whiz.
All right. I'm going to mute this again for a mo. I hate this blender.
Blew my mind with that. You take off the little top and stick your little thing in there.
Although once we add the egg whites,
yeah,
you know, that's like liquid. Maybe we should add some milk.
Look at that little splash, just to help it along.
Oh, I believe I saw Jay maybe finish it. Oh no, there it is.
Kimberly, don't hate the blender.
It's a fancy blender. It should be able to blend.
Also, my brain went to don't hate the player, hate the game. So my brain was like, don't hate the blender, hate the blend.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Every time I use this blender, I get flashbacks to actually a video you can still see on YouTube on the Broadway's YouTube channel of me trying to make these like pineapple cocktails, and I like they were chunky and it was sad.
Oh, a chunky cocktail. That's upsetting. Oh, Rufus says it looks much smoother.
It's true. Thank you, Rufus.
Do you want me to wrestle
I'm also
with it
quick
for a
to
minute?
sad right now, so it's fine.
Do you want me to wrestle with it for a minute?
I don't know how you can wrestle much more than press buttons.
I'll press buttons for you.
That either.
We were still muted.
Oh,
Thanks for that. I don't know what you mean by protein acts differently than flour and sugar in terms of like blending things.
Because it's oats, right? Like there's no protein powder in here. What?
Well, protein. I mean the peanut butter and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And the cottage cheese. I don't know.
I got got so excited.
I know, it worked for a second. Well,
Let's pulse.
pulse.
We're good.
All good. We just had a little explosive moment. Cottage cheese would make it hard to mix, says Blacksmith.
Okay.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you.
Well, and especially that cottage cheese was a little bit less.
It was very
liquidy.
cheese.
It was very cheese.
Like, it was like thicker than like ricotta.
No, it was. It was very thick.
But
It's going better. It's getting in there. I also think I feel like oats, I don't know, they they can clump, right?
yeah. Okay.
Right.
This is not your let's make a pancake on a Sunday morning. I was like, this will be so
Power
fun.
blender.
I'll learn how to make pancakes for my children.
All right. Ready?
I'm gonna go with let's add all the spices and then the egg whites.
Great.
Okay.
All right. So tell me what we need. We need baking powder.
Yes.
Here is baking powder.
Vanilla and cinnamon.
Okay.
Up in the spices. Yeah.
How much of that's left?
Oh,
We have
there's
another
more.
one, right?
Yeah. How much baking powder do I have teaspoons?
Oh wow, that's a lot.
I know. I used to floof. There's
to give
no
it the floof.
button.
Overwork says, I'm not the biggest fan of cottage cheese. I'm more of a Greek yogurt fan. Me too. I feel like you could probably achieve the same thing.
Yeah.
That was a noise.
Sorry.
With Greek yogurt. I can't think what else the cottage cheese gives it besides protein structure and flavor, maybe like smoothness.
Yeah.
Shadow King. I was just about to say, I hope the blender isn't running while Kimberly sticks that plastic knife in there. It wasn't plastic, don't worry. It was the spatula. But either way. All is well.
Kind of plastic. Silicone.
It's fine.
One time, have I told this story about the twice baked potatoes?
Oh, I think so, but tell it again. You told it to me.
So my mom has the exact same blender, which is why I registered for that one. And she didn't tell me that it's annoying. And she had the same thing where you smoosh, smoosh. And she was on some sort of medication for vertigo. And was making twice baked potatoes in the blender. And was like, smush it on down and go, go, go. And then as they were in the oven, twice baked, she looked at her spatula and it looked like someone took a bite out of it.
Yeah, I thought you told me that story. You did not. I did not remember that.
And my mom told me and Jay, because we were in the kitchen, it was his first Thanksgiving with us.
Oh my God.
And she was like, don't say anything, if you find, she thought she got them all out. And then of course, Thanksgiving Day, who gets a spatula in his potato? Jay Schmidt. Ever the gentleman.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I'm not doing anything. Let's put the...
Wow.
I'm just going to mix that. And then we can pour the egg whites in.
Oh, they also say a pinch of sea salt.
Oh, okay. It smells good, so at least there's that.
Well, and ultimately...
How many egg whites?
I believe it's
A cup?
a cup. But we won't do that yet. We're going to do the rest and then throw that in. That's what it said.
Oh, I just mixed it all in.
Oh, it's ready. Okay.
Because it wasn't going to mix anymore without any more liquid. Yeah.
Okay. So, a cup. Do you want to use the orange?
Oh, and it said before we started this to preheat the oven to keep the pancakes going.
Got it. We could probably throw that pan in the sink, the saucepan. Get it. Oh, it's all away.
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give it a path to the bottom.
Back when I worked in a restaurant, I served my mom a salad with a steak knife in it. Oh no!
How does that happen?
How do you hide a steak knife? What?
I had a penny in my salad once.
Oh.
And I was like, this isn't even like a kitchen utensil.
Yeah, how does that get in there? That's like you should win a prize.
That was like maybe the like wait staff made the salads and it was by the till. Like it was a lot.
Oh boy.
But it's not mixed.
Oh, it's not mixed.
No.
It looked like it was from here.
Well, maybe kind of.
Yeah, I think it's good. I say we go
I'm
for
gonna give it another quick whiz.
Another quick whiz.
Just to check.
Okay. Rufus says, I love your looks of surprise when the blender goes.
Okay. That looks like pancake batter, I guess.
Looks like I could make pancakes. We're going to find out. All right, so... so preheat the oven to 200.
Use tongs while I grab the knife as well. Didn't realize. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Grab a what?
Sorry, I was just reading from the Genie. Nothing. I was just, okay. I was
Well,
just
let's see if
rereading
this is
that thing.
cooled down. Oh!
Is it looking like jelly? Oh, it is! Look at that! Well, that's a wild success.
Whoa! That's so fun! Oh! What I just remembered.
What?
It said to sprinkle grapes. When we made the pancakes, it was like put some grapes in the batter. And then put them over. We ate all the grapes.
We ate all the grapes. We could put the blueberries in it.
Yeah, I feel like it's fine. It also says to chop up like peanuts for looks. And I don't think we need to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't think we need to do that. I think it'll taste great. Yeah, and look great. I'm not worried.
I saw 2 phone notifications. I got nervous, and now there's stuff all over my phone. Having a good day.
When did that happen? Just now?
now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The notification is that we're live. Is what the notification was. Oh, it was like in.
Is it in there? Oh no. All right.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it say to make the pancake?
It says, melt the butter in a large nonstick skillet over medium-high heat. Add a 1/4 cup of the batter for each pancake. Sprinkle a few grapes onto each pancake. Whoops! Cook until gentle bubbles start forming on the surface and the bottom is golden brown, 3 to 4 minutes. Flip and continue to cook until golden brown on the bottom, 2 to 3 minutes. Transfer to the baking, so make the pancakes. I mean, pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are... with the melted butter situation, what's your thought on that? You want to
melt the butter.
No, yes. Oh my god.
What other thought might I have?
Alicia, thank you for the first time chat. This is hilarious. I was watching the stream and that was supposed to be a text to my husband.
It's a normal stock on the shelf.
I am very curious and also thrilled that you included us.
And now that you've had a first time chat, you must continue to chat.
That's how it works. Or just chill, whatever.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't chat in anything.
No. All right.
I'm very much a lurker in life.
A life lurker.
This
Ding
much?
ding.
Who's a ding ding?
Oh, it's the first time chat, is it?
Oh,
ding,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I would assume. I think. Right?
Also, this is my favorite kind of pan for pancakes.
Oh, 100%. It's a great pan for pancakes. We could probably bring Charlotte back.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Information's not so hot over here.
Open the trash can. she's connecting. Let's see.
Oh, I have my perfect.
You got the best utensils.
I love utensils. I went to a whole store called Utensils. It was my favorite place. I think I have it. Yeah, utensil. I have the.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm supposed to use a quarter cup.
Quarter cup, yes, for each one.
Those are little silver dollars.
I have a dumb question.
Yeah.
We're cooking them here and then placing them here, and then they go into the oven to keep them warm.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay,
Uh-huh.
great. Okay. All right.
It's like cooking for a group, so no one gets
Yeah.
a cold pancake.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It's akin to making latkes. Oh, okay. What? I was gonna pour. Oh, but I guess that's fine.
Pour into the. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
No, you do it your way, because I was just trying not to make a mess. Now that you have now made a mess.
Oh, I've made a mess. All right. Looks like reasonably pancakey batter. Let's see.
I don't mind when they touch. Also, first pancakes, worst pancakes. So
That's correct.
better to ask a dumb question. Okay, let's see if Charlotte can work.
All right.
Yeah. There she is.
There we go.
And now we watch for bubbles. This is my favorite part of making pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're already on the edge, but wait till they're in the middle. Right? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, wait until they're bursting in the middle and holding open. I think that is the key.
Oh.
So it's like they burst and then like keep their shape. Like this little guy on the outside is already starting to close. You want to wait until they're like in the middle and staying a little open.
And see, I, in my youth, would have ruined these because I would have been like, look, bubbles.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't know if it's ruined.
Well, then they like
You gotta
slip and slide
they do a
and
little
like
breaky
you know.
thing. But those are like the outsides are starting to brown a little bit already.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Should I turn down the pan?
A little bit. They smell good. That
Mm-hmm.
might just be butter. Watching for the bubble, don't close up immediately. Yeah, Rufus?
What a fun thing
Oh,
to
no.
note. What?
They can't, Home Depot can't find their online order. That was what Alicia was talking about. That sucks. Good luck.
You just gotta go find it yourself. This is what I did with my dad, and then I did myself a few days later.
Oh, yeah.
You just go find it yourself, and then you cancel the online order.
Oh, there you go.
It was dumb, but that's what we did.
It smells a little burny to me.
That might also be the butter.
Possibly. I'm looking at this one in particular and seeing like the edge. Can we just like take a little peek?
Yeah, I have this giant spatula. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oops, sorry. Other one.
Yeah, maybe it's the outside bubbles if they're not closing, and that's an indication. Yeah, there we go.
That is a really respectable first round of pancake.
Absolutely. I think we could like lowering the temperature
Yes,
is the right
for
call.
sure.
I think they're a little bit quick.
Also, I think my oven, for some reason, is very, really hot.
It's just runs
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
But now I never know. It doesn't bubble again.
No, I mean I think if you can look on the bottom, you see how it starts to crisp, and then you can see the middle is still a little wet. Once it's sort of you can start to see the brown on the bottom.
Oh.
That's when they're ready.
Okay.
I'm a pancake aficionado.
I don't make
apparently.
pancakes very often. I was convinced I didn't like them for a long time.
Rufus says if the pan is too hot, it will burn before it bubbles, and the middle will still be soggy. That happened all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. Temperature stabilizes second round. You're absolutely right. Let's just kind of poke at this guy. Or I can poke at this guy.
You may poke.
You want to poke? Yeah. See?
Ah.
And this little guy. Yeah.
Okay. Now here's my question always about pancakes. Do you rebutter?
Oh, good question. I always was a syrup
I'm also going to turn the vent on, so sorry if that's loud and annoying everyone.
Alright, should we add more butter? Yeah, we should add more
Maybe
butter.
just like
I think we need a little more butter.
I like to do just a little.
Dehydrated says, I do not unless they start to stick. That's fair. I don't know, man.
Okay. I I'm gonna put this in the warm oven. To warm.
I'm gonna do it. Yep.
Is it easier?
Nope. Because I made this mess.
Oh no!
Well, you know, we're in it now. Alright. Whoop. Yeah. Oh well.
Maybe we should have poured it into a bowl.
Maybe. In retrospect.
Listen, first time trying a recipe is just learning what to do next time, and then you do it again,
That's right.
and you figure it out. Or it's bad, and you don't ever do it again. But
Learning what not to bake.
ugh.
Who's gonna? I believe in using like a pound of butter and everything. Rufus, I'm with
I mean,
you.
1,000%.
Oh, Kimberly, as you had a Swedish friend growing up, did you ever have Swedish pancakes?
No. I was at her house for breakfast many times, though.
What did you have for breakfast there?
What makes it a Swedish breakfast? I don't know. I was like 7. I don't know. I should ask. We still follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Be like, Sarah, what was this? My sister did go through a phase of making crepes
Oh, yes.
because she's a little francophile. And she made really good ones.
I mean, that's a skill, making a good grape.
Oh. Big and very, very thin. Almost crepe-like.
Oh, sounds like it.
The baby right now is as big as a crepe Suzette. Says my one app. I made one of my app's French patisserie things. And I'm fascinated by the sizing because last week it was a croissant. And this week it is a crepe Suzette.
Crepe Suzette. Well, I love that we're making pancakes.
Yeah. Slightly better.
Yeah.
I know, it's a very large. We can also use my second favorite spatula, which is my fish spatula.
No, I think it's a good spatula. It's just like,
It's a little big. It's not here. I'm not.
I'll move that guy over. Alright. Yeah, getting there. This one's nice.
Yeah.
Just took me a minute to get to these.
Alright. Alright.
Gluten-free with strawberries. Yum, yum.
Why, hopefully they didn't make too many grapes.
Use too many grapes?
Too many grapes. We did use too many grapes.
That's true. It's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
We
Want me to get it?
Yeah. I think. But I can add to it.
Knife right here.
Ah.
Oh, from the butter.
Oh.
This is very confused. Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
And another round. This will probably be our last one.
Yeah. And I used to always do like one big one, like
One
little
big one?
leftovers.
Oh my god. We used to do that with cookies.
Oh, for sure.
Make like a big monster one.
But these are already bubbling.
I know, I think it's a little bit too hot in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things.
It's like on low.
I know. Maybe just like the added oven being on or
Or the
something.
pan is already hot.
I mean, that could be, for sure.
I've had things burn in this kitchen and I don't know why.
I feel like maybe the pan is too hot.
Yeah. Like, should I already flip? I want to flip. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
That's my preferred.
That's your preferred. Okay, okay.
Which
Then
order
this
did you
one.
go? Okay. Go this one?
Very pretty.
Yeah, I was the picky kid growing up where something had any sort of char.
Oh, no char.
Would
Okay,
not
got
eat.
Fair enough.
Cheeseburger, I would leave the crust of like the burger that was too crispy and like too charred.
Okay, fair enough. Ooh, powdered sugar on Swedish pancakes. Yummy.
I love powdered sugar.
Yeah. On anything.
There's no added sugar in this at all.
No. Yeah, I guess the...
Oh.
What?
The next recipe is buckwheat crepes.
Oh.
And I forgot we had turned a page. And I just went, maple syrup!
I think these are ready. Yeah.
What a fun little breakfast date we're having.
Yeah.
Like brunch. Do you watch Mythic Quest?
Oh, I haven't. I've watched like a couple episodes and then just like got distracted and didn't finish it.
Jay and I are really into it right now. It's like our just like fun show in the background. But they just, like, 3 of the girls just went to brunch. And, like, none of them had clearly ever been to brunch before because they're, like, gamer girls. And they're like, we're at the brunch. Would you do a quick challenge? No, probably not. We challenge ourselves.
Yeah. With the challenging recipes.
Do you want a spatch?
Yeah. Maybe.
Little guy, big guy.
I don't even know. Actually, I think I'm going to need you to scoop.
Okay. Is this the quick challenge you referred to?
Yeah.
Sir, who we've never met, who I'm sure is a robot.
Alright. I think you're going to want to get a spatula and get that guy soon. Okay. 2 messages to leave by a moderator. Thank you.
Yep, that's what I thought. Thanks.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see if I can get one more out of this. A little messy. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sometimes I sigh. Sorry. I feel like it's like me releasing like any sort of adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's just
fair.
like, we've made it through.
Alright.
Cool. I think maybe I turned it down too low.
Oh no.
No bubbles in sight.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
What a beautiful cake. Do you follow, have you ever seen the pancake TikTok? Where he goes like, wow.
No.
And I love it.
That sounds very fun.
Look at me getting protein in my diet.
Yeah.
I sent Jay. So I keep sending Jay TikToks of things I think I will eat. It's like recipes and stuff.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it's like, do you have a picky eater at home? I literally sent him like this like pasta for toddlers.
Oh my god.
To get protein in their diet because it was like cook the noodles in bone broth.
Oh, clever.
And then you can just make butter noodles and you won't feel terrible because they're getting protein.
Golden brown and delicious.
Yeah.
Update order found. Yay, Alicia.
Woohoo!
Alright, those are ready. I think these guys are ready. I don't know if that guy's ready.
Here, just pop them down there.
They
smell really good.
That's no.
It's my fault for not bringing it up to you.
It's probably ready too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Golden brown and delicious. That's what's a little smoky in here.
So I turned the thing on.
Mm-hmm.
It also gets really smoky in here. I don't... Listen. I merely rent. When I make my own kitchen one day, I'm sure it'll be exactly the same.
Alicia says, I love the idea of pancakes, but you're getting protein too. It's a fear of mine to eat pancakes and just feel like I ate nothing but carbs. Totally get that, Alicia.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is,
And that's what we're doing because I have currently only been eating carbs. So this morning I had cereal, like a Cheerios, and then a biscuit.
Oh, well, let's have some protein.
Yeah. So
All right.
here we are.
I think we got him. Is that all ready? I'm going in.
Huh?
I'm going in
Okay.
to grab him.
Do you want to leave them in there while we kind of clean up a little?
I guess.
Yeah. Get our set the table, as it were. Okay. Unplug Gwenny. Put her back in her spot.
Oh, cute.
Also, Jay, the other day in his stream, everyone was recommending bottles and stuff, and so are you
like
all
baby
at our stream to tell me about? No, baby bottles.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
They're like, because I think I was sending Jay a bunch of different bottles.
Gotcha.
He was talking about it on stream, and he sent me this screenshot of everyone being like, I like these kinds and these kinds and these kinds. And I was like, where are they? I need to talk to everyone.
Man, you guys are the best fan base
I
ever.
know.
It truly, like, it's so fun.
I truly think I might talk to the boys about adding like a Peachy Parents
Oh, that's fun.
section on Discord.
Yeah.
Because I keep having questions a la
That's a really
baby
good-
bottles. Anyone know the Boons?
Nope.
I feel like I would like. It would mostly just be like Kimberly poses a question every day and everyone answers her.
I mean, I think it's a great idea. Also, how is your stomach doing in the second trimester? All I could stomach when I was pregnant with carb.
Still, I can really only stomach carbs, but I am not like nauseous all day like I was,
Okay.
which is much better.
Yes.
For some reason, hot coffee, can't do it.
What?
Had it this morning. I had 3 sips and had to add a bunch of ice
Oh my gosh.
because I would like gag.
Oh no.
I don't know what it is.
How sad.
Yes, it's really sad.
It's really sad.
I hear Tommy Tippy is great. Thank you, Rufus. I put on registry the Tommy Tippy pacifiers because they look just like the tops of the bottles. So maybe I can't say nipple on Twitch. Anyway.
How many of these do you want?
Hi, Paleo Draw. Welcome.
Paleo!
You're here.
Hi!
3 sounds good. Should we make a stack? Should we try and make it look like the book?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Now here's the thing. These are healthy pancakes. Can I put a pat of butter on top?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
I feel like I should still be allowed to have a little bit of butter.
By the way, y'all, Paleo helped me with a Christmas gift for Adam, and Paleo...
Oh, is that who did that?
It just came in, the like actual printed and framed thing. Adam and I got it. Yes, I'm finally able to catch a stream. Yay! I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. I mean, absolutely, like, above and beyond my expectations. It's so fun. And I got this, like, huge frame. It's so big. The box is so big. Adam, like, dragged it and was like, what is this? It's
it's big.
amazing. It's big.
Oh.
So... I will eat the cherry
jam?
ones. At least you're
Jay
Jay
will eat them too.
Jay will eat chard? Okay.
Jay, do you want pancakes? Okay.
We'll
Well, fix your plate. Okay, I'm looking at the...
Do you want a little more well done or a little less well done?
Well done's fine.
Well done's fine.
Whatever y'all don't want.
I will eat either, so that's why I was offering.
Okay, I'm trying to get it to drip down the
I'm
sides.
going to save these cookies.
And then we dollop.
What's that?
It is a peanut butter mousse.
Okay.
And then this is a homemade grape jam with chia seeds.
Hell
Do you
yeah.
want us to like smother and prep, or you want to?
Donuts.
Okay. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna take...
I mean, that is a beautiful stack. She's hiding it from you.
Oh, I'm taking
you were sorry.
I'm taking it side by side with the picture in the cookbook.
Sorry.
Okay,
Got
What I'm
it.
gonna
Now I
do-
understand.
these pictures for thumbnail. Big and tall.
Big and tall. Thank you.
I've learned.
Yep.
Okay.
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 Can we get some dollops?
I'm trying the, like, you know, have you seen people make whipped butter? And they do the, like,
yes.
quenelle.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by quenelle.
I think that's what this is called.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm taking it right now. It's so good.
Which one do you want?
Whichever one you don't.
Okay.
Okay. Which one do you want?
I want this one.
Okay.
Just made an arbitrary choice.
Do you want
Are looking
chairs?
for? Yeah, I was
I was
just
gonna
looking
give Jay
at-
like a fork and knife.
Yeah.
But also you can come over here if you want.
Yeah.
Clang, clang, clang with the pancakes.
Wham bam pancakes.
Okay, these are for me.
Oh, paleo. I will
Which one
absolutely
did you
send
say,
a picture.
Amanda?
I'll be
Yours,
posting on
Amanda?
Discord. What?
You want these?
It doesn't matter. I just was making an arbitrary choice.
I'll eat the green ones.
Great.
Ooh, jam.
We made it ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's chia seeds, so it's high in fiber.
Yeah, this is all like
This is a very
super
good-
healthy. All right.
This is like my pre-theater dinner.
Yeah, Kimberly gets to go see her friend in Hamilton tonight, which is very exciting.
Yeah, my friend Erin is on for the king.
Side note, while they're plating it up, if any peaches want to join us for D&D tonight, we're playing over on Rexy's Discord. Get over there. That's so fun.
These are good.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real yummy.
Yeah. Only mildly laborious.
I know.
If we had a food processor, it would have been easier. Yeah.
Food processor. And like now we know how to cook grapes. Because I'm not mad at the skin. It's good.
No. Fun texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rufus, peanut butter and jelly pancakes. You're right.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly pancakes.
That's exactly what it is.
No.
Do you know I was that weird kid that didn't like peanut butter and jelly?
No. Are you Adam?
Oh, he doesn't either?
He likes peanut butter sandwiches.
No, I would do like a jelly sandwich over a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, interesting.
Because the peanut butter and the soft bread all just gums up at the top of your mouth.
You normally like mushy, though.
I like mushy, I don't like sticky.
Huh. Overworks will put the recipe in the Discord.
Wait, so where's the protein in the pancake?
Cottage cheese. And
egg
egg
peanut
whites.
butter. And egg whites.
And oats.
Huh.
So there's no flour. It's like really low carb.
Yeah.
High in healthy fats.
And then the mousse is also cottage cheese and peanut butter.
All right.
And then their chia seeds is in the jam for fiber.
And protein, actually. Chia seeds are like a little happy superfood.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are good.
Yeah.
And like enough carbs from the oats. So we got that hunger crushing combo.
I'm not wearing a red hat, so if anyone in the chat is making Sam I Am jokes, they can stuff it.
They're just talking about how good our pancakes are.
Yeah. These are very good. They're
I was
really
really
good.
hungry, could tell.
Well, you said you wanted to eat, and then we were starting to stream, and you couldn't come in to get food. So that is the downside of our kitchen. So you can't come here.
You could always go over to my kitchen.
That happened.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I think the peanut butter helps with making it feel more like satisfying or satiating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And actually, I love the peanut butter mousse.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good topping.
Reminds me of Jack Sprat. Kimberly has the jelly and bread while Adam has the peanut butter and bread. You know?
Honestly, yeah.
My favorite thing to do for peanut butter and jelly as a kid was to use a rolling pin and roll out the bread. So it's very flat. And then do peanut butter jelly and then roll it up like a little Swiss roll and eat it like that.
Oh.
I know. It was very tasty.
That's fun.
It was fun.
Well done, ladies.
Thank you.
Jay.
Are you guys making anything else here? Or is this it?
I mean, we had talked about possibly doing this 5.
We could just do a little quick
respectable
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll just sit and chat.
You want to talk about horses?
I do want to talk about horses.
We had a really long conversation about like our childhood love of horses earlier. And then we both at the same time said,
It's like,
damn it, why didn't we save this
It
conversation?
would have been perfect for stream. Oh, well.
So we won't recreate it, but
Sometimes we just have
I'll just tell
outside
you all.
friendship time and
Yeah.
have conversations.
exactly.
But we were talking about horses because my uncle texted me a video of the, what would you call that? The pulling competition? It's like
Like a
dressage,
carriage
but
pulling
not.
competition.
It's like horses all in lockstep doing their little dancy high
A
knees.
team carriage pulling competitive horsery.
Yeah. I mean, it was really very pretty, and they did a very good job. They were very talented. But I was just kind of like, oh, this is a whole world I do not know.
I know. And I've only been to, like, show busy. Well, not show. I've been to, like, English, like, jumping competitions when I was younger and, like, thought maybe I would do that with my life. I didn't. Spoiler. Here I am.
I mean, speaking of hobby, turning into your job, like, expertise.
Mm-hmm.
You good, Jack?
What?
Ah, shoot.
Did we lose?
My bad.
Can you hear us still?
Yeah. I bumped it.
Hold, please.
Hi, everyone. Jay needed to limber up before going around the...
We have a setup that's very, it's like just a tripwire waiting to happen.
It's like just too far away from the computer that, like, you have to be really careful when you go around the wire.
Yeah. That's okay.
Anyway, it's a podcast now.
It's a podcast. It's a baking podcast.
What everyone wants.
Yeah, we're just eating and talking. But we were talking about, like, horses and having it be hobby horses now, my brain. Okay. But having it be a hobby versus, like, having to actually go competitive and, like,
it's expensive.
Invest so much money and so much energy.
And my parents, like, sat me down. They were like, we went and looked at a horse.
Oh, that would be yours?
We were going to share a lease with another family.
Oh, my God.
I still don't really understand how it was going to work, but she was beautiful and white and so cool. Anyway.
That's cool. My aunt and uncle have horses, and it's like such a special thing to get to sort of go and be around them and, like, take care of them, and the ritual of it is so neat.
Did you watch that horse show on, like, what became Freeform? Fox Family?
I don't think
ABC
so.
Family?
What was the show about? I mean, other than horses.
It was about, like, troubled teen from the city gets sent to live with her aunt and uncle who own a horse farm.
Okay.
We're back.
And then, like, she forms a bond with, like, the unbreakable horse.
I mean...
And I don't remember what it was called.
But I love that. I mean, I always loved all of the, like...
Jared Padalecki's wife.
Oh.
I don't remember the name of that show. Not like Firebird, but something like that.
Because she had a fiery personality.
And so did the horse, and there was a horse's name.
All right, there we go. Hello again, everybody.
Hi, we're back.
Hello.
We're almost done our pancakes.
You didn't miss much. You just eaten.
Anyway, I loved that show.
Yeah. I mean, I always loved a story of, like, the young girl who could tame the untamable horse. Like, that man.
Beating the Beast.
Oh. 100%. But also being, like, special enough to, like, have a wild animal and really love you. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel that way when, like, somebody's cat comes up to me. Like, what if it's a horse? Oh my God.
Like I was telling you earlier, the one time I got to ride this horse, I was becoming a lesson horse.
Oh.
Montana. But he was a little wild. Mm-hmm. And when the instructor said, like, wow, he's really listening to you, I was like, it was, like, the most validating thing that has ever happened to me.
I saw a TikTok or a meme or something that was like, I have a dirty little secret. My cat, who is, like, extremely social, I pretend actually hates everybody so that when
they
inevitably as one of my guests, like, gets attention, I get to say, oh, she doesn't love anybody, and then you get to feel special, which I think is what a lovely form of lying. It's beautiful. Paleo says, horses are so beautiful. My grandma had a few horses, and I remember going out and talking to them when I was feeling down.
It was my dream to just, like, have access to them at all times. To, like, just go out in the back and have my own horse. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm pretty sure I told my parents, because we had, like, a shed in the backyard. I was like, plenty of room. We're on an acre. Plenty of room for the horse.
Perfect.
They were like, no.
I probably tried to make an argument for, like, my garage that can have 2 cars and a horse. Like,
I was like, we just make the shed a barn. Mm-hmm. And then I felt like it would be lonely.
Oh.
Becoming the real Disney princess, yeah.
I mean, I like, still want to be an animal whisperer.
It's gonna, like, bother me, the name of that show.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember it. Oh, I've got to watch something like that. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh. We missed a follow. Adam Keebs. Thank you for the follow.
We were distracted.
Yes, we were. We might have been wrestling with the blender.
Wildfire.
Well, okay. Oh my gosh, do you remember me telling you about my favorite,
God, and there was like boys and like, oh, it was a whole thing. Oh, I'm on so many flashbacks right now.
Yes. Do you remember me telling you about my favorite, like, coming of age, The Immortals series by Tamara Pierce?
Yes.
So the lead girl has wild magic. She can communicate with all animals, and, like, horses are her special affinity. She has, like, a pony named Cloud, who's, like, her best friend.
Duh.
And it's so, like, it's all I want. You okay?
I just wanted a little bit of extra. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. This is so yummy. I wasn't going to
really
eat
good.
a full meal's worth.
Yeah. It's early yet for you.
Yeah. I'm going to have second dinner.
Yeah, you're a hobbit.
I am in all the ways that are important.
Food.
And loving a life of a
I don't know much
leisure.
else about hobbits,
Oh, okay.
honestly. I think I read the book.
There you go, Rufus. Dinner then supper. You read the book?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm actually not confident I finished it.
Oh,
There's little.
Oh, no, I guess The
it's
Hobbit.
not.
No, you're right. That one's not that. I'm thinking of the Lord of the Rings books.
I think I
Which
read
are
most of it, and then I saw the first movie because I was reading it for a boy.
Oh, sure.
And then I just think I never finished. I got to the Eagles. The, like, Eagles come.
I don't remember
I don't know.
well enough. I was super into Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit.
Oh,
was
see, and
not
I'm
as, like-
not into Lord of the Rings at
Okay,
all.
okay. I mean, I'm wearing my best friggin' elf hair right now. My little, like...
Wait, I saw the coolest hair thing that I feel like you and I both need.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a metal spiral.
Mm.
And you, like, twist your hair into the spiral and then put a thing down the middle.
I mean, that sounds very cool. It also very much sounds like something I would get tangled in my hair and then cry.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Actually.
Breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, and then supper. The most important meals of the day. Rufus, you get me, and I love that about you.
That seems like a perfectly reasonable day of eating.
I think so.
Honestly.
Oh, man, that's really been my day today. I woke up, I had to get up early, and Adam slept in, which always just makes me a little bit sad. Like, it is very much his prerogative, but I, like, get sad that I don't get to, like, wake up and have, like, a nice,
sleepy
like...
cuddle
Yeah,
and, like,
we have breakfast together. Like, that's our normal every day. And so today, I had to get up early and tutor, and he was exhausted, so he needed to, like, sleep in. He slept until, like, 10:30, because he's been working very hard, which is great. It's more power to him. But I was up and, like, had tutored an entire student before he was even stirring, and I was so sad and cranky about it. And I just kept being hungry, which is very much tied to feeling sad. But I've been just eating all day. It's been one of those. It's fine, I'm fine. Everything is going well. I had, this is a fun story.
Oh.
I had myself a panic attack on Friday night.
No!
Which I haven't had in quite some time.
Like a
not
real
legitimate,
one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, gasping for air and trying to, it didn't go full tilt where I passed out, which sometimes can happen, because if I hyperventilate too much.
Sure.
But as I'm talking about it, my body's like, oh, are we having a panic attack? Is this happening? It is not.
Think it
We're
through.
fine. All
Take
is
a
well.
breath.
But, so Friday night, we, at our apartment, have been dealing with this smell. And I might have told you about the smell, I can't remember. But
Yes, because remember, we dropped those chairs off, and we
Yes.
smelled it outside.
yes, okay.
There's a tar-like smell.
It's like burning oil, like it's a weird chemical.
odd.
It's odd. And it's been like basically on the side of our building, like all the apartments that sort of are vertical,
Yes.
right? Like we all have complained about it. So it's clearly like coming from the neighboring building and like going into the courtyard. It's like going down and like filtering into our windows. Like it's this very specific thing. And it gives me a headache. And I was working out last night and finishing up my workout, which means I was sucking wind dramatically. And the smell came in, and I was like trying not to breathe. I was literally like inside my sweaty armpit trying to like breathe in my own fumes so that I would not smell this terrible film, because I just had an instant headache. And I was really tired and just like, it was just hard. So I go and like light a couple candles, and then take a shower to try and just like clear the air in my head, whatever. And so I text my super and I'm like, hey, the smell is back, because it's been going on for months and he's been like working on it, and they keep like closing out the complaints at 311. So I was like, would it help for me to do a 311 complaint? And he was like, yeah, sure. This is like 8 p.m. on a Friday night. It was 7:25 when I started smelling it. And then I went to do all these things. And then I called around 8 p.m. And the 311 operator, I explained to her, and she was like, oh, this is definitely a 911 emergency. I need to patch you through. And I was like,
God,
oh, no,
it's not gas.
No. It's just, this has been happening for months. Like, it's just a smell that's filtering in. I'm just trying to like add to the complaints that have already been. She's like, do you know what the smell is coming from? And I was like, no, the working like theory is that it's their boiler is malfunctioning. And she was like, is it this? And she like started listing off these things. And I was like, no, it's not sewage. It's not like all these things. And she was like, then it's an unknown smell and it's giving you a headache, which means it is a 911 emergency. And I was like, I don't what? And then she patches me through to 911.
I've been patched through to 911 from 301, and it's been fun.
Patches me through to the fire department. Yep. And then the fire department shows up in 3 minutes and breaks my super's door down. For an unknown reason. He was ready in there to like let them in. They had a crowbar. 7 people marched into my apartment on Friday night. They were all sniffing around and could smell my sweat and the candle, and of course not the smell anymore because it wasn't there. And so I'm just sitting there like, I'm really sorry. There's a smell that creeps into this wasn't supposed to be a... I was just having a meltdown because it was so embarrassing, and also like so a way to ruin a Friday night. And I felt so bad for my super, and I was like, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if like my complaint to 311. I think the only thing I can think is that I said either that or I said it gave me a headache, which meant it caused me to feel sick, which meant it could be any one of those things. Yes. So like to save her.
Because when I have called 311, sometimes homeless men take naps on the bench outside of work, and I call 311 to try and just get like a social service or something out there to sort of
rather than 911.
Get them on their way. And one time, when you call that kind of service, it takes an hour, or maybe they never show up.
Right.
And this guy was like clearly drunk and asleep outside of a dance studio for children.
Yeah.
And I said the word, he seems unresponsive.
Oh, well, yeah.
And boy, did I get patched right through. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't think we need police, but I think... And then an ambulance came.
Yeah.
And of course, he responded to the ambulance people and not me. They're like, no, it's a thing. They won't wake up till it's us. Like, we see it all day long.
Well, yeah, because he didn't want to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so a nice little me going, sir, you can't sleep there? Doesn't help.
No. Ugh, that's so hard.
So how did that end? Like, did they all leave? Did they find the sound? The noise. The smell.
The smell!
Did they find the smell? First of all, if you said it was coming from the neighboring building, wouldn't they knock down that super's door?
In theory. They did go meet up with my super. Who
clearly they went into his home.
No, well, it was like his side door. I don't know what that entirely means, but maybe like but he showed them our boiler, and then they walked into the courtyard and saw black smoke billowing from like their rooftop. So then they were like, but then they checked that boiler, I guess, and it was fine, and they couldn't, and they said like they did smell the smell, but ultimately they like couldn't determine a cause and just said it was fine and then left. I don't know. So I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but now there's like an official on the record, the fire department came, and like, so we'll see what happens with it.
Do you have to sign something? Like that you called them?
No.
Okay.
No. I just had to be mortified in my, like.
Well, where was Adam?
He was there.
What was he doing?
He was watching and going, don't freak out, Amanda.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I had been in the shower. So I called, and I was in my robe, and my hair was all wet.
Oh,
and so then I was like...
You weren't supposed to see them.
I walked into Adam's office where he was editing, and I went, help! And he was like, what? I was like, the fire department's coming! And he was like, what? And I start to hyperventilate, and then I'm immediately naked, trying to, like, get unclothes, and couldn't do it. And he was just like, what do you need? What do you need? Like... So comical and so terrible. It was really bad. Anyway, I was dressed by the time the fire department came, but they came within like 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy.
Oh my god.
Amanda. Anyway, happy.
So was the panic attack before they arrived?
It was before they arrived.
Okay.
And then after they arrived, I just, like, fully deflated. I don't know if this ever happens to you. When I have a panic attack, because it's just, like, physiologically all of my energy, all of my whatever, afterwards I'm like, and then my stomach hurts. And I was also making dinner at the time.
No.
This is the other part of it. Dinner was ready. Like, dinner was going cold while the fire department wants around our room. Anyway, so I finally, like, we bring out dinner and Adam sits down and, like, goes to, Rufus, thank you. That was definitely Adam helping me get my head straight.
Find me clothes.
Yeah, it was very dramatic.
Oh
So we had, like, dinner out and I'm just sitting there with a blanket, like, and Adam's like, you gonna eat? And I was like, I'm not hungry. Can't do it. Because I was just exhausted and, had a tummy ache. And
No.
Anyway, panic attacks are terrible. And also,
That sucks.
it was definitely a moment. It was really bad.
It's also one of those things where, like, all of the tools you would use for a panic attack kind of come undone because you're like,
There's no
There-
time.
but also, like, there is kind of an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, my therapist would be like, take stock of your body and, like, is it an irrational fear? And it's like, no, imminently there's firemen in my house. So it's not even like...
They all walked in with, like, crowbars. They were fully decked out. I mean, it was the full 9 yards.
Were they handsome?
Mostly women, actually.
Cool.
There was one guy, I wouldn't say he was handsome. He did do a lot of looking at my decor and sniffing around at my candles, and he had a very judgy face. And I was like, this is fun. Thank you for this.
I would have just, like, hidden in the office and been like, man, deal with this.
Yeah, I could have done that. Anyway, panic attacks do suck, especially when everything starts out normal and then escalates rapidly.
Yes.
Overwork? Yeah.
And that's what seems to be exactly...
Let
me just make a quick phone call.
Like, oh, I'll just add to the complaint. I'll just, like, add it to the log. Just like, you've been getting complaints about this. Nobody else had the fire department called.
Also, like, people get headaches from perfume. Like...
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do think that,
I appreciate that, like, now you know that, like, if there was a natural gas leak, they'd be here in,
they'd
like,
be there.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Or, like, a carbon... I remember when
retrospect.
my aunt called the fire department because she thought there was a carbon monoxide leak, but I think just her batteries were low. Like, it was very bad. My cousins were very embarrassed.
Oh.
Like, out on the street with, like, the bags on the go take out.
Oh my God. I mean, but better safe than sorry, Panic attacks. Wait, I've never had a panic attack, but my son has them.
It's
hard to
like,
work through it.
It is very hard to, like, be with someone who's having a panic attack.
Yeah, it's really scary.
And no, like, rational helping strategy.
Because it's not logic. It's not common sense.
No, Jay and I have both had panic attacks around each other, and it's very much just like, I'm here. You're okay. Like, it's very hard to calm someone down in that instance, and you just need to, like, get through it.
I remember I was in Wild Women of Planet Wongo, which is the immersive musical theater experience I had downtown.
I've heard the name.
I had crazy ridiculous, like, I had boobs out to here, I had go-go boots on, I had a wig that went up to here, I had, like, the craziest makeup all over my face, like, glitter everywhere. I mean, it was a chaos show.
Yeah.
And one of my good friends was working as the swing, and she, like, finally had sort of, like, got the courage to talk to the people about, like, hey, I deserve better and more here. Like, she'd been totally taken advantage of, and she tried to have a conversation with them, and it didn't go well. And so then she's downstairs where, like, this is, like, basically a bar is where it was.
Yeah.
And so we were downstairs, which was, like, our
Because what space
dressing
was
room. Immediately forgot in my brain.
Just one of those downtown things.
One of those,
back of the bar, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water. Still water? Nope.
I don't know.
It's gone. Anyway. So there's, like, downstairs was our dressing room, which was basically like a basement stock floor. Paleo, that is a good question. I actually have a good answer to that. Anyway, well, actually, I'll tell you this. So she started having a panic attack. She was just crying and so frustrated, and, like, we weren't that close yet. But I recognized a panic attack because I've had my own. And so I, like, went in with her and basically everybody was, like, fussing around her and, like, getting up in her space. And I was like, oh, no. Okay, so everybody gone. And, like, told, the person fussing was like, give me a glass of cold water. And I, like, got her and I was, like, here with her hand and then put it right here on my heart to help her feel my heart being steady. And then that, like, I was like right here and I was like, okay, you're with me. And I like made her look directly at me and she kept going like this. And I kept like, eyes on me. And then we got to, like, I started breathing really evenly and tried to get her to move with me. And since her hand was here, she was physically moving. And it started to get her to breathe a little bit more, like, readily. And I'm, like, getting panic attack things because I'm thinking about it. But so we, like, moved like this together for a little bit. I kept the, like, water at bay for a little bit. And then I put my hand out and she grabbed my hand and put it on her chest. So then we were able to kind of be like this together and just sort of, like, have a moment of like, hey, our hearts are beating and like your heart's beating really fast and mine's going slower and just like listen to that rhythm and it's okay.
And get to each other. Like,
and then we just like kept doing the like in and out kind of motion together and eventually she was able to calm down and she just burst into tears and started crying and then I was able to like hold the back of her neck with a cold hand. So I got like some water in my hand and gave some like cold to the back of her head just to give a little like shock, like awareness to just somewhere else to make your brain think about something else. And then got her to take a sip of water once her breathing was down enough, which again just like helps regulate. And then eventually she was able to like have a sit down and like have a good cry. But it was like that was the moment. So that has worked for me for panic attacks. For me personally, I like to be made to laugh. Which like if you can tell me like whisper nonsense in my brain and tell me something that will make me giggle, like it's a joke or it's funny, that the like laughing will bring me back to like, oh, this can be, like, I can pay attention to something different. And then it's also something to do with my breath.
Oh, sure.
So there's, like, it's a physiological, like, okay. And there's, like, it's an exhale that I didn't really pay attention to. And it helps, like, actually push a little extra air out. Because that's the other thing is, like, with panic attacks, breathing, there's, like, you need to get back to a longer length of exhale is really, like, the big picture. Because what you're doing is... And that is what makes it, like, shallow breathing and makes you lightheaded and potentially get in danger. There's a lot of comments. Oh boy. The worst bit of a panic attack for me is knowing that I'm having one and I'm okay, but not being able to get my body to understand that which makes me panic more. That's so
when you're, like, aware, it's like lucid dreaming. Because you're just like, I know that this isn't a heart attack. I know that this isn't something bad.
Yeah.
Or if you, like, aren't sure why you're having a panic attack, that seems to be mine. Like, there's no real, like, outside stressor or, like, a thing. And I'll just be all of a sudden, like, freaked out.
Interesting.
And then I just have to, like, go for a walk.
Yeah.
And then it was on the way to one of Jay's shows once. And I texted him and was like, I think I'm having a panic attack, so I'm not going to come and I'm just going to walk around. I was like... And I did.
That's a good call. Yeah. Doing something physical with yourself just to try and, like, get a little, like, get your system paying attention to something else. If you can go for a walk or even, like, if you can jog a little bit or, like, do some jumping jacks, like, something physical just to give yourself a little bit of that, like, make your body do something else. It's there's some physiological reason for it. I don't remember what it is.
I don't know.
But
something.
Yeah.
Just can't say.
One time a friend of mine had a panic attack and the only thing that I could think to help them calm down was just grounding them, like saying things like, can you feel my hand holding your hand? Can you hear my voice? Does hearing my voice help? Simple yes or no questions. They don't have to talk. They can just nod or shake their head or use their hands to hold something like that. Absolutely.
You know what this reminds me of? Calming down screaming children at work.
Oh.
Like all of the things I've used to help people, like kids stop crying. And the one thing I use all the time, which is akin to your breath technique, is to ask them how old they are and then make them blow out their birthday candles.
Oh, clever.
And so you're going to be like, you're 4? Okay, you're going to blow out 4 candles for me. Take a deep breath. And a bit, another one. Okay. And that's, you have to do that a few times.
Breath control.
Yeah.
That's,
Because you just, like, retrain. I mean, that's how you also make yourself fake cry. Is you just breathe like you're crying. And you will cry. So if you breathe like you're not crying, you might stop.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And breathe like you're not having a panic attack, you might stop.
Exactly.
Physiological stuff. And the being present, like being able to, like, name something you can see and just be like, touch something physically. Give yourself, basically give your, like, nervous system something different
like
to pay attention to.
Yeah. Like asking kids random questions, like, what color is my shirt?
Yeah. It's like saying something that'll make somebody
what'd you have for breakfast?
Surprise them and make them laugh. It's like this, like, it just shakes them out of the, because it's basically like a runaway train is like a panic attack. Yeah. And so to derail it a little bit is a really good. Yeah, the candle blowing technique is really good. Yeah, it's very smart. Anyway, panic attacks.
Anyway, welcome back to
Sunday
therapy.
Afternoon, Baking Street.
Here we are.
I realized actually the other day.
Do we both have therapy on the weekends? Is that why we're both so attuned? Oh, no.
I have it on Tuesdays.
I have it on Saturdays.
I think
Sometimes I have it, like, on Sundays, and then I'm just very...
I feel like
awake
in
my
a
body.
way, sometimes these Sunday streams are a little bit like an opportunity for me to share in a way that I don't share. Like it's different.
Oh, me too.
It's partly you, but it's also partly like the community is there and like this just medium I'm not used to.
It's also not something you just like talk about at work. Like with my coworkers, I'm not just gonna be like, this week in therapy. Or you're certainly not saying that to like, sometimes I do. But you're also like, you're not going around to like your students.
Yeah, no.
Like, well, this week I had a panic attack.
Oh my God, I had the sweetest moment this morning. Okay, one of my kiddos, who I've had for a long time, who drives me up a wall because he is constantly rescheduling and just like...
Oh, I've heard of him.
You've heard of him. This morning, we had, or I guess this afternoon, early afternoon, he was my last student before I came over here. He gets on and he's like 10 minutes late, which is a big deal because on Sundays we have shorter sessions. And I was like, hey, dude, like I texted and I was like, what's going on? And this is via Zoom. And he gets on and he goes, hi, I'm sorry. I broke up with my girlfriend of a year last night. And I was like, oh, bud, oh no. And he was like, yeah, it really sucked. And I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, are you okay? And he goes, I mean, I'm not, but like, she was also really mean. So it's probably good. It's just like processing a lot, you know, as I woke up this morning without a girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, man. And so we just started like talking a little bit about it. And I've known him for like 4.5, 5 years. Like,
how old is he?
He's 17. He's junior in high school.
So it's like your first real kind of
and a
more
year is
grown
a
up
long
of
time.
a breakup. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like...
Presumably he will see her at school tomorrow. Like,
he definitely will. We talked about it. So anyway, we just had this, like, really nice, like, sort of human moment. And he was like, are you in a relationship? And I was like, oh, yeah. And, like, he just... It's not that I don't share that part with my students, but I don't bring it up unless it's, you know, relevant
to math.
Right. But I was like, yeah, Adam and I have been together a really long time. And he was like, really? How long? And I was like, almost 10 years. And he was like, well, I can't even fathom that. He's like, I mean, I'm not old enough, but like, I just can't fathom that. I was like,
you also can't fathom that until you have been with someone for 10 years.
Also, I can't fathom that.
No, I can't fathom
that. Yes. But it was this really sweet moment where he was like, well, that's so that he's like the one then. And I was like, well, yeah, you know, like we're in a really good place. And like, there was a time when we weren't and we came back together and like made the decision to work it out and work on it. And like, long-term relationships are hard and like it does take work, but yes, with the right person it feels good and all this stuff. And he was so like receptive to that and hopeful, and we talked about like the possibility of getting married, and I was like, well, you know about my mom? And he was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh no, my mom has Alzheimer's and is in end stages. And he was like, oh, I don't think I did know that, which I know that's something that in my long-term kids it usually comes up, but I guess with him it just never has. And so he was like, wow, well, I'm really sorry about that. If you're ever sad, you can text me and I'll tell you something funny to cheer you up. And I was like, that's so cute. That's really nice. So no. So we just had this really like lovely little conversation, and then we like got back to work on his bio project and like finish up. And it was, and then right towards the end, he was like, and hey, just thank you for everything you've done for me since like 8th grade and like all this time together. Like, I just really appreciate you. And I was like, oh, baby. Oh, no. Okay, bye.
Well, it's like, as a kid, like, I remember having, like, voice lessons that were, like, 90% talking through an issue at school. And then eventually to be like, and a scale. Because you just, like, find, like, an objective adult in your life.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure his mom is just like, it's okay, baby.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But it was just a really sweet little... That was my morning.
So nice.
It was very sweet.
It was the sweetest. And yes, it must have been really good for him to...
Girl, whatever. Yeah, I think that's exactly the conclusion we came to, is that he's better off and that this is a new chapter in his life.
And you shouldn't let girls be mean to you, Jay Schmidt.
Actually,
he had some meanies before me. And
I had some meanies before you. Yeah. Yeah. So did Adam.
Don't let people be mean to you.
Don't be mean. And also, don't
I'm
be mean
sure
to
I've let people be mean to me. But
we
all get over it eventually, right?
We all learn.
Right?
Eventually. But it's hard. Yeah. No, but he was actually really sweet. He was like, my best friend told me that he was going to smack me if I didn't, because he was like, he really hated her and was like, she's being really mean. And we went for a walk and he's like, and I live on Lexington, and we walked all the way to the East River and didn't even realize it because we were just talking about it. And then he came and stayed the night to like support his friend.
What a good friend.
It was so wholesome. So happy.
I hope my kid has a good friend.
Oh, your kid's gonna have all the best friends. It's gonna be
Good.
so sweet.
Best. Oh, he better be. Don't let anyone be mean to you, baby. I kind of forgot about him for a second. Anyone else who's been pregnant, do you just like regain? It's like regaining consciousness in the middle of, just like in the middle of a conversation. I'm just like, he's in there. Like,
yeah, he's been listening to this whole story. Like, oh, really?
he does have working ears now.
I know. So what's up, baby?
And he's the grossest thing. So there's like a video on the What to Expect app. Like every time you turn a new week, it's like,
Okay.
watch the video of like what's happening to your baby at 19 weeks, which is what I am.
Okay.
I watched, and this week I saved it to watch with Jay. I was like, let's do size day.
Uh-oh.
It just said, your baby is now the size of a mango. Well, a greasy, cheesy mango that is.
Oh, no.
Because the baby is now covered in vernix, which is like the white, gross stuff that they have all over them when they give birth.
Greasy, cheesy.
But why would she say that? Why would she say a greasy, cheesy mango that is? It was, me and Jay both went, oh. So just call him cheese mango.
Cheese mango. Little baby cheese mango. That's disgusting.
So gross.
That's very upsetting. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Bodies are weird. I have created some sort of cheese that my baby is covered in.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah. Anyway, I get to look at him next week.
Oh my god, that's right.
I know.
Oh.
Big scan.
Big scan.
And I keep watching literally last night I looked up 20-week anatomy scan on TikTok. And I was like, look, come with me to get my 20-week anatomy scan. And then of course it was like, bad news at the 20-week. So
I hate it.
I know. I need to figure out how to get off sad baby TikTok.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like there should be a filter there. Jess
there should
was
be
having the same thing. She kept coming across like baby dying videos.
Well, there's also a trend right now of death videos. Have you seen them? It's
no.
Like, I
Don't talk about it near my phone.
Life is. But it's like this one song, and you show like a picture or a video or something, and you say like the year and how old you both were, and then it turns black and white, and so the next year and like in white is how old you are, and in red is that they're the same age as they were in that picture because they died. And people have started doing it
awful.
with their babies.
No.
Yes, and so then I just kept watching all these things, like, and then I couldn't not be like, why did it die at 7 months old? Like, then I had to go to their profile, and they're like, oh, I didn't expect anyone to see this, so I guess I'll share what happened. And I'm like, of course you should share what happened. That was a crazy thing.
That's horrifying.
So anyway,
yeah,
that was my day for like a whole day was those videos. And I was just like, why is this happening to me? And I was like, I have to be nervous for this long? I think you're nervous forever.
I mean, yeah, I think that's a perpetuity.
That is the moral of the story, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
This has been a roller coaster.
So I'm guessing no cheese or mango recipes for a while.
We had cottage cheese
always.
today.
Oh, ew, now it's gross. Now it's gross. Oh, we should have made creme Suzette.
No. Oh, hi, Sarah.
Sarah, hello.
How long have you been here?
Oh,
What
Sarah,
have you
I owe
been
you
on?
a text. I'm so sorry. I've been busy and asleep.
Barbara says, Kimberly, be kind to yourself. Stop watching these videos.
They just
Good
appear.
advice.
But yeah, now I have learned to, if like I hear that sound, I just go, boop.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Wait.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I would like to not.
Yeah, Sarah, we've been all over the map today. We will put this up on YouTube for any of you who missed the journey.
The mango cheese.
Oh, we have learned how to... God, we learned how to make protein pancakes.
They're really good.
We learned how to fight with a blender.
I'm kind of excited to have leftovers for breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I can just put them in the toaster oven.
Absolutely. They're tasty. They're really good. We're going to put the recipe on Discord.
Yeah.
I particularly love the peanut butter mousse. This stuff is super yummy. Can you believe we've been doing this for 9 months? Girl, no.
No.
No. That's so
No, we
months.
cannot.
Yeah.
So the first person who
crazy.
resubscribed, I went, Been that long?
9 months. watch videos like the baby trying broth for the first time.
Oh, and I have watched the video so many times. He loves it so
good.
much.
I sent one to Kimberly today that was this little baby giggling, and it had kind of a J laugh, and I was like, I can't wait for a baby with a J laugh.
Oh my God,
It's gonna be the best.
When do babies start laughing?
That is a good question. I feel like
I want like a milestone
4 months, 5
calendar.
months?
Does that exist? Like
I'm
I want like
sure.
a
like a little.
like a little chart.
I'm sure that exists. Can
It
we make it
must.
happen, Peaches?
Someone find baby things and peaches.
Oh right.
Someone sent me clothes.
Oh yes, who?
Someone, I'm gonna open it, and then if you sent this, I mean, I guess technically you sent it to Jay at the PO box, but
In case it was anybody who's here, this is very cute.
it's shorts.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Look
it's a
at the little baby Yoda shirt.
It's a baby Yoda shirt.
Think about the little
And
butt. This baby's so little.
and a little onesie. What size is this?
Oh my God.
3 to 6 months.
Ugh.
They're gonna be smaller than this to start.
So cute. Also, 3 to 6 months is
Also,
the
I
right
hope it's smaller than
gifting.
this because ugh.
I mean. But yes, 3 to 6 months is good for gifting because they're only in little infant sizes for a very short amount of time.
And then little
This is so
baby Yoda
cute.
socks.
It says cutest in the galaxy. Baby's trying ice cream for the first time.
Oh,
It's
I have
excellent.
watched. My boss's daughter really likes those
Uh-huh.
videos.
3 to 4 months on average for laughing. Thank you,
Oh.
Cabbage.
Okay. I feel like mine will laugh sooner, so.
I mean, your baby will come out laughing. It'll be terrifying.
Except sometimes, like, if they do something too soon, then it's, like, a worrisome thing.
All right, fine. I won't will
But
that
I
into
didn't know that he
existence.
was on the shorts.
It's so cute.
Ugh. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm getting a
Okay.
dresser in February, and then I will actually have room for all these things. We picked out a dresser, and then we have made it.
Oh, right, because it was at IKEA and it was
Too heavy, and then I was like, I need it now. So I was trying to order it. And then I was like, but there's not really room for it yet, but also I have so, like, my dresser is just overflowing now with things.
Yeah.
So we picked February 11th. The dresser is getting delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will be able to nest. Because now I keep getting videos that are like, nest with me at 25 weeks. And I'm just like, that I'm almost there. Do I need
That's
to be
the time?
nesting? I'm gonna be
5 weeks from now is a long time.
That's true.
That's a good amount of time.
And I'll have the dresser.
You'll
and
have
then
a
I
dresser.
can
You'll be
nest.
fine. Do we need to have a date where we go to and help
Yeah, maybe.
sort through clothes and get rid of some things?
Also, I was trying to explain to Jay that you have to wash the clothes before they wear them.
Oh, yeah.
He does not agree.
Oh. What?
They'll be fine.
Also,
Because
from
Jay's-
like a soft and like a fabric standpoint,
I know,
it's
I think
nicer.
so too. So Jay's very anti-washing clothes before you wear them
Okay.
because he wants the first wear to be like, I mean, to be fair, like, this is new and I haven't washed this.
Fair enough.
But, like...
I should say I don't practice
Like,
that page.
no.
I definitely.
And, like, a
practice
hoodie,
that.
like, the pre-wash soft of the
Barbara
hoodie.
says Jay is wrong.
I was like, no,
The
there's
first
skin.
wear of the hoodie is the softest one.
The first wear of the hoodie.
It's never the same again.
Ugh.
I know, that's why yesterday, his Sam I Am hoodie, I was like, do you want me to wash this or are you still getting the
I
fluff
don't like
out of
that
it?
we're calling it that.
Were you privy to this joke at all?
No.
He was wearing a red hat with that hoodie and everyone just started calling him Sam I Am.
Shelby said her kid said, why is Sam I Am on the TV?
It's very funny.
I like it. Yeah, I did see reference to that eventually.
Yeah, so anyway.
That agrees with you.
I
Jay.
understand that adults don't need to wash their clothes. Maybe your underwear before you wear them for the
says
first
it
time.
depends on skin sensitivity of the kiddo. My kiddo was allergic to everything, so we had to wash it.
Yeah.
I think better safe than sorry.
I was
Better
like-
safe than rashy.
What? At least for the first 3 months.
Yeah.
Because I just like want to make sure this kid doesn't get rashes.
With babies, of course, but I'm not a baby, I'm a man.
And on that,
Could you
joyful
all
note-
hear that? Anyway, Jay's not a baby, he's a man.
And
I have to go see Hamilton tonight.
Yes, she
So
does.
we should wrap up.
We should wrap up. But we'll be back next week with macarons.
Macarons. Next week's gonna be fancy.
Yeah, it is. I'm stoked. I'm nervous for it a little bit. It's a
I know, I feel like I
big
need to
new
like
bake.
mentally prepare myself.
100%.
We should watch a lot of videos.
Yes, we should.
We'll
We got
we'll share
this.
them back
If
and
you
forth.
have macaron tips, please throw them in general chat
Yes,
on
please.
KBF
Tell us what to do.
subreddit, sub Discord, sub channel. You know
Things
what I
I
mean.
don't want to subreddit.
No, God, don't start a subreddit. All right.
right, well.
Love you all. Blue macaroons like Baby Yoda had. I don't know. I
He
think we
had
might
macaroons?
be doing like little heart ones, kind of Valentine's Day-esque.
Yeah.
But we will see. Barbara
It'll be
says
fun.
enjoy Hamilton.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. I'm excited. I get to see my friend do his thing.
That is
Because I've seen him. He was a swing on tour, and then he was actually on tour, and now he's in the Broadway company.
That's very exciting.
Yeah,
That's
and
so
so I
cool.
saw him in Philadelphia with the tour.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been covering The King for like a year, and I've never seen it, so I'm very excited. I also think it's another friend's last show.
Oh my
so that'll be
gosh.
fun, too. Fergie, who you also met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these lovely people.
It's his last show tonight. So it'll be a fun show to be.
That'll be really good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen it in a long time. That's not true. I saw it in Philadelphia. I just said this. I don't remember when that was. A year
Cabbage
ago,
says
maybe?
make sure the eggs are the right temperature. That's all I remember.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, wait, is this the one I saw? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you saw him in St. Louis, and he swung out mid-show because he hurt his foot.
Oh, no.
Or, like, he hurt his... I was like, my friend's at your show tonight, and he was like, haha, I'm not an act two, because he hurt his leg. Or something. But yes, that was one we saw.
Thank you. I'm glad your Home Depot order got sorted out.
I know.
Nice to have
Thanks
you
for chatting. Yeah, even though it was an accident to start out.
Yeah. All right, you
All right,
guys.
well,
Love you all.
I gotta go downtown. Bye.